Hey everybody, I'm Ivonix, and this is Jade Empire. We've finally gotten to the Imperial City, and we need to go, meet with Silk Fox, aka, Princess Leon. But first, apparently there are a lot more conversations I can have with my companions, so I'll spend a moment talking to them, I guess. Dawnstar.
The Imperial City. I'd always heard how impressive it was. The stories didn't do it justice. I feel like I'm a long way from home. And I don't even know where home is anymore.
Because Two Rivers is gone. Gather everyone, have King ready the flyer. Is there anything you want to talk about? Is there anything you want to talk about?
I haven't had any time to think about anything except Master Li and Two Rivers and the Imperial City. It's all so much to take in.
We have so little time to talk. I just wanted to know you are well.
I've probably told you this story, but when I was young, I dreamt of a magic carp that would take me to a place where no one was troubled by visions or spirits.
A magic carp. Not a magic carpet, a magic carp.
That poor fish flopping in the streets of the Imperial City, oblivious passers-by casually stepping around it.
So you feel like a fish out of water. Don't know where I belong either.
It feels odd to have lived with an image of the Empire for so long and to lose it so quickly. I miss Two Rivers. I miss Xingwu, Old Ming, Gu Jin. I remember lessons in the school, and you making some joke that had Smiling Mountain snickering under his breath, even as he scolded us for not paying attention. What do you remember about those days?
Lost friends. Thank you for keeping their memory with us. Hard lessons, skills that allow me to avenge the loss of that life. Lost friends. I remember lost friends.
I keep all our fallen friends in mind. With all the spirits I see, it would be hard not to. I see the walls between this world and the next as very thin. Come, we should get going. There's a great deal left to do, and I don't want to leave it for too long.
Alright. Let's talk to Zoo.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
I want to talk about what Inquisitor Lin said about you.
That is an old wound. My departure from the Lotus Assassins was not gentle for either side. My immediate companions, those who were my brothers, fell by my hand.
Lin was not among them. He would have died if he was. I was labeled as the one who deserted, and I am occasionally recognized. The result is always the same. Another death, more blood spilled. Such a waste for a hatred they cannot even understand.
Must be difficult to regret the deaths of so many.
Regret? I have no regret for killing anyone who challenged me of their own will.
Wow.
Death is a measurable cost of your actions. Some earn it sooner than others. Strength is the way of things, and death is the end, or should be. Some do not respect either. They have enough of one to defy the other.
Why did you leave the Assassins? Why do you hate them so much?
There is a place for the Enforcer, the man or woman who brings death to those who have earned or otherwise deserve it. I consider that to be an honest calling.
I did some harsh things while with the Lotus Assassins, but they no longer follow a path I recognize. They are a mirror of Death's hand, and he embodies corruption. You will see as you get close to him. He draws out the worst in everyone and displays it for all to see.
Yikes. See nothing in what they do. They would scare off a killer like you. Death's hand will fall like any other, you will see. No further interest in your riddles, Zoo. See nothing in what they would do. They would scare off a killer like you.
Ignorance does not make truth go away. It only hides it. Perhaps we will talk again when I see more of where your path will lead you. For now, you should continue your search for a means to reach the palace. Your master will be waiting.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. It's just gonna be telling him to get the flyer ready. Sky.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
What's on your mind right now?
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward. We have exciting things ahead of us.
There's no shame in dwelling on the past. It's about time there are more pressing things ahead than Gao. Thought of all these nobles and their fat purses is likely making you giddy.
There won't be much time for that sort of diversion, but I can't help see the potential. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that. And if we succeed, I know she finds peace. If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth.
You realize you may not have a future if you follow me. Is there something specific you're looking forward to? You foresee a rich future of traveling the land and wooing and fainting noblewomen, don't you?
Never. You left out the part about accumulating vast sums of ill-gotten silver. You know, I look forward most to the day when I figure out how to deal with you. A woman as strong as she is beautiful is rare, but I've encountered that combination before. Normally, I try to flatter you into my bed, but you're better than that. You're a companion and a damn skilled warrior, so I find I never quite know how to deal with you.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind a bit of flattery here and there. If you can't handle me, maybe you should stick to the waitresses and noblewomen. I wouldn't mind a bit of flattery here and there. Why not?
Now you're flirting with me, and I'm left here stammering. I don't deny your beauty. I just don't want to treat you like I would other women. I respect you.
Oh, so you don't respect other women? Is that what you're saying, dude?
For now.
That says great things about you. Henpecto.
I can't believe my luck. I arrive home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives.
Look, you! I thought you'd be happy.
I am very happy indeed. Instead of dying upon my return home, I am free. Until she returns, of course.
Of course. What are your thoughts on our situation? Nah, that's the generic question. Okay, that's all for now.
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Alright, and, Black Whirlwind. But let me talk to you, dude.
What? What do you want?
Tell me something about your past.
I remember one time I was hired by 2 warring clans. They were going to discuss a peace treaty, and they wanted me to make sure things didn't get out of hand. A bunch of fights broke out in the first few days, but after I'd killed a few dozen of their clansmen, they settled down. That's when things got boring. The leaders took the next 3 days to talk, and if they hadn't let me dip into their wine stocks, I might have snapped sooner than I did.
I certainly hope you didn't interfere with their meeting. Why couldn't they reach a peaceful agreement?
The clan leaders were agreed on peace except for one thing. Jinlo, a beautiful clanswoman. Both leaders wanted her and neither would give her up. After 5 days, it looked like the peace would fall apart. It looked like the 2 leaders were about to come to blows over Jinlo, so I stepped in. It was my job to stop them from fighting, so I cleaved the wench in 2 and told them each to take a half. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Ah, now that's thinking, Whirlwind. Good God. You're a brute, Whirlwind. How could you do it?
It was easy. She was small, and my blades are extremely sharp. But it didn't really help.
What a surprise!
They weren't too happy with my decision. Everyone turned on me. Of course, they all died, but they gave it a good effort. I don't know what they were so upset about. Better a quick death by the sword than the prolonged agony of your heart being ripped from your chest and thrown to the dog.
That's all for now.
Whatever.
That's definitely all for now. Well, I think, we're gonna take Sky with us.
My blades are yours to command.
And... alright. Not sure exactly if the map shows me where I'm supposed to be going at the moment. Ah, out and around that way. Okay. Who's this guy? By the Outcrier?
What a wondrous flyer you have. You don't see any of that design about the city. Since they became more common among the nobles, flyers have been fascinating to me. Allow me to officially welcome you to the Imperial City. I am Bai, the Outcrier, and I am here to direct you around our illustrious capital if you have any questions at all. It would be an honor to say that I aided someone who was greeted by Princess Sun Lian herself.
I'll be back if I have any questions for you.
A pleasure to be of service. Enjoy your stay here.
Okay. Goodbye. Alright.
Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It
Shit.
is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description. Keep an eye out for a young woman wearing blue and gold robes. Reports suggest that she may be a demon spirit able to change her form at will. Do not try to apprehend the Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
The Scourge of the South. I wonder how many people I'd have to steal from to get a name like that. With that description, they'll never find you.
I expect them all to just turn around and be like, there she is! Commoner.
I've seen some strange things in this city, but it's still the only place I'd want to live.
What do you think? Should we just go up to the Lotus Assassin?
The South has destroyed whole villages in the South.
Hi.
Out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
Stand right in front of you. Okay. Alright, so I'm supposed to go through there.
The Scourge associates
Gonna
with
take a
nefarious
quick look around. Loading.
Spock spirits, aiding them in their occupation of our once pristine forests and...
I'm pretty sure what the things she accuses you or like says that you've done that are so bad, it's like it changes. So it's like no matter what way you go. Like if you'd aided the cannibals, she'd be like, she aids cannibals and shit like that. Gate to the Imperial Arena. We could fight in a tournament. This place is pretty big. Oh. We found the jail. Maybe. Gem of Evil Thought, Configuration of the Dragon. Cool. Oh, aha. Destroy public decorations. Children standing about. What does this say? I think that leads to the necropolis.
Good day, citizen. Some minor thing I can help you with?
No, I'm fine.
Seems like the Imperial Army can't be trusted with even the simplest of tasks these days. The Lotus Assassins have made sure that we're pushed aside.
Sounds rough.
If you find yourself needing directions, I or any of the other guards will be happy to help. We have to do something to pass the time.
Sign. That's what I was looking for. Oh, to the Black Leopard School. Okay.
Lost?
No, goodbye.
Be
Just trying to get a quick feel for where things are. Cannot go through there. Destroy another vase, though. Who? Why are you standing halfway in a pole? Oh well. And the third one. Oh yeah, the little shih tzus running around everywhere. Book stand. It didn't even give me anything to read? Oh, there we go. History of Flight, Volume 4. Alright, what does this lead to? The Golden Way. Alright. Done a little loop of this area.
I've missed the city. For everything wrong with the Empire right now, this place reminds me of what we're trying
A group of
to save.
riverfaring business...
Well, it's time we move on.
Where are those mercenaries?
Captain Sen?
Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sen at your service. Are you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
Stop right there, criminal scum. Why do you think that?
I was told that there were some new warriors in town looking for work, though none of them matched your description. Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the foolish ghost stories.
What criminals do you need help with?
Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads.
Ah.
I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
I'm interested. Tell me what you need done.
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
This could be an entertaining diversion, and a good way to earn some extra silver.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you.
I'm too good for standard rates. Offer me something better.
Do you people have some sort of code that requires each one of you to bargain about this sort of thing?
Charm, intimidate. I don't remember which one is the highest. So I'm pretty sure I have bonuses to all three of these. If everyone else bargains, you must have extra silver set aside for me too.
Crafty. Well, since you've seen to the heart of the matter, I'll accept your point. I'll add an extra percentage to both bounties and find some way to justify the extra cost to the Ministry of Harmony.
At that price, I'm happy to help.
A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukong. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis.
There we go.
Creative Yukong has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukong bilked. She's in the Imperial arena.
I want to hear more about Fading Moon.
Fading Moon is an arsonist. Her first fires were in the poor quarters, but her last one spread to the Market District Gate. Last we heard, she had escaped to the necropolis.
Why was nothing done to catch her earlier?
Well, as I said, she confined them to the poor districts.
So no one cared.
She would have been impossible to catch in that rat's nest. More frankly, there isn't enough money to make it worth my effort.
Could I see the scene of the
gates
crime?
Between here and the poorer districts will be closed for some time while repairs are underway. There's nothing particular about the scene of the crime, just ash.
Okay, let's hear the details surrounding Creative Yukong.
Yukong fleeced some silver from Lord Rento, a powerful man in the Ministry of Harmony. Yukong is a master of disguise, and he has hidden himself somewhere in the city. Lord Rento is away on court business, but his wife informed me that she'd be in the heart of the Empire in the Imperial arena if we needed her. You could start there.
What could she tell me?
She knows the details of the theft better than I. Lord Rento was reluctant to discuss them. Yukong could be anywhere or anyone, and Lady Rento is the only lead we have.
Alright, I should go.
Right you are. Remember to keep an eye out for anyone suspicious.
Will do. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure the city gate just takes me to a map. Yeah, just go back to Tien's Landing. So I think I may need to look at this note now. Ah, okay. Carefully folded piece of paper given to you by Princess Leon. The note reads, "Meet me in this pavilion at the entrance to the Scholar's Garden." Alrighty. Entrance to the Scholar's Garden. I think I have to go to the Golden Way to get to the entrance to the Scholar's Garden, so we'll head over there.
Her own master died at her hands, and she had fellow students kidnapped and tortured just because they didn't agree with her.
Lies. Okie dokie. Where does this go?
Hold on there.
Yep, that's the.
This way leads
this
into
is
the
where
necropolis, a dangerous area.
necropolis
You
is.
shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there.
Well, I could be hunting someone down. My business is where I make it. What's wrong with the necropolis?
Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard.
Makes sense.
So many have come up in the necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore. It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic.
They're not being altruistic, they're hiding something. When did all this start?
Things have been bad over the past few, let's say 5 years. No one has any idea why so many of the dead refuse to return to the Wheel of Life peacefully.
Because the water dragon is...
All we know for sure is that they're not happy.
Thanks for the warning.
I'd hate to see a pretty lady like you get hurt. If you're going in there, just watch your back.
Alright, Ken. Does actually stuff appear on the map yet? To the Market District, Necropolis. Scars Gardens, there we go. This way.
Your abacus is lacking beads, but you take no.
Oh yeah.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth.
What are you doing? Why attempt to insult me?
Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
As for an explanation, justify yourself or I will take offense.
Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
There's no point to your insults. Defend your claims or cease this instant.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults. Someone who would command respect.
Okay.
Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are exactly what we need.
Need for what? Explain yourself.
An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality. He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
The city hosts many visitors. Why is he so different?
The outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the emperor himself. So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe. But that will not last. If he is reported, the Lotus assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them.
Perhaps I can reason with this outlander.
That's what's so infuriating. He doesn't respond to reason. He proposes challenges we don't understand, and then declares himself the winner. Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten. Normally, the peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too. Getting rid of this nuisance will endear you to many.
I will teach him not to mock our culture.
I hope your ability matches your conviction. Several others have fallen short, despite their outrage at his antics. He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition
That's where I'm
has
going.
moved him. Please, I hope you will prove to be a worthy opponent.
Excellent. One of the best side quests. Scroll stand. Music in the arts. Alright. Up this way, I believe. Oh yeah, this is, what was this place? Hostel. I think there's a side quest that involves going in there.
All those
oh yeah, and
nobles
then...
with fat purses and thin intellects. I swear, heaven must look like this.
And then this is the enlightened stage. Yeah, there's a play, a side quest with like a play you can participate in, I think. The stand is covered with books, papers, and other elements related to a play of some sort. Okay, not actually one that I can read. Alright. Let's go to the Scholar's Garden. There you are. Hello, Silk Fox.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person.
Damn right I am.
I should have seen it coming. I suspect that we share a similar strength.
You've changed again, Princess. Who are you now? You know nothing of strength, you're a pretender. What do I call you, Silk Fox or Princess Sunlian?
As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions.
Okay.
There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your Master Li to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer. He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, or you are. There was something familiar about him as well.
They rightfully fear him. He is Sun Li, the glorious strategist.
Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your Master Li is the glorious strategist.
Doesn't matter what you believe. I know it, and that's enough.
Sun Li died 20 years ago. Everyone was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire. Now, it seems they may have been traitors. I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed.
I must get to the palace. What do I need to do?
Death's Hand has almost total control over my father. We must find conclusive evidence of his crimes and reveal his corruption. And I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems. Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins and find evidence of this treachery.
I've been fighting the Lotus Assassins. How can I infiltrate them?
We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are recruiting.
I've fought a number of them. I would be spotted.
Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face live to report back?
True.
I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tian's Landing.
That is true.
They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye. I would wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? I think they deserve it.
How can this be done?
There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents. If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your interest. The Executioner will take a real interest when you finish the silver round. Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion.
You know a lot about the Lotus Assassins. Why? Know the enemy?
Death's Hand rules over the Lotus Assassins, so I take special interest in their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name.
I will go see what I can learn in the Imperial Arena, or perhaps I will see if this Inquisitor is reasonable. I'll see if the Inquisitor is reasonable.
Ask Scholar Dongao in the Scholar's Garden about him. Dongao is closer to the Assassins than he should be. He will tell you where to meet the Inquisitor.
Alright.
Or seek the Executioner. My people will spread rumors of your interest, and he will approach you in the arena. They like fighters who have passed the silver round. Unless you want me with you, I will wait at your flying machine. You travel with such interesting peasants. I'm sure I'll be entertained for hours.
Travel with me now! Sky can go wait at the flyer.
A wise preference. No offense intended to your amusing companions.
Lost the note from Princess Leon. Yes, farewell for now, Sky. Oh, I can't kick the vase. What? What's going on?
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess
to
save you this time.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's what you
Do you think we'd forget? You can't humiliate us and just walk away.
Don't look at me. I can't do anything right now. Not like this.
We'll teach you to insult a guard of the Imperial City.
Lightning Tiger!
That was quick. She's got an arrow over her head.
Hello again. I enjoy our little chats, but I don't think anything has changed since we last spoke. I still need evidence against Death's Hand to free my father. Meet the Executioner in the arena.
Okay. Whoa! Okay. Alright, goodbye.
I wish you luck.
Even though you're coming with me. Alright. This is the way in. Configuration of the snake. Scholar Donga. Okay, he's who I ask about the Inquisitor.
Die with honor.
Die with honor as I stomp on a fucking ceramic jar. Oh man. The physical universe. The scholar's hypothesis. Philosopher. I just want to find the dude for the side quest. Philosopher's viewpoint. Scholar is in you. Scholar. Philosopher Shendao. Philosopher Jiao. Here he is! Excellent. And he's got a fucking musket. Oh. That's what happens when you shoot someone with a musket.
As amusing as your savage
Guess who?
Once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Please?
And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit. I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow.
Yeah, John Cleese, everybody. Sir, your arrogance is astounding. We are a cultured people.
What's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you. A woman? My dear. Not sure what topsy cradle you fell from, but in my country a lady knows her place. Unless she's queen. The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country. Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this?
You blind yourself with prejudice. I can prove you wrong.
Can you now? Shall we put that to a test? I welcome the chance that you might impress me with a glimmer of intelligent insight. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are, lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments.
Arguments? What kind of contest are you looking for?
I've gone to great pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. Can you convince me otherwise? I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges determines that you have adequately done so, I will declare you the winner.
I think that's supposed to be a wedge of cheese on a fork on his breastplate. Very well. I will agree to this. Who shall judge?
Whoever you wish. These five standing here. I'm sure there will be a balance of opinion. The test must be fair. Go on, talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready. Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well. Like the rest, you're all just too damn skinny.
All right.
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge. I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all. I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered.
I trust you will judge fairly.
To do otherwise would only help the Outlander win in the long run. If he wants a true debate, we will allow it to progress fairly. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire.
What kind of arguments do you favor?
I am ill-equipped to see my own faults, but I, like my fellow scholars, am adept at exploiting the weaknesses of others. Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily swayed with simple facts. Cite such details and they are certain to change their opinion either for or against.
I'll get ready for the debate. Goodbye.
I wish you luck. I look forward to your defense of the Empire.
Great. Well, now that we have actually met Sir Roderick the Magnificent Bastard, I think I will actually save the debate for the next Jade Empire video because I do need to end this one here. So for now, thanks for watching, and until next time, rock on.